morning to you all and greetings. I'm Mary Brabeck. I'm Dean of New York University Steinhardt School of Culture, Education, and Human Development. And it is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you all to the inaugural conference of NYU Abu Dhabi Institute. And I am both very proud and very pleased that NYU Abu Dhabi Institute has chosen to present in its first major conference here in Abu Dhabi a focus on education, media, and human development. Today we gather as a globally networked conference. We come from New York University, of course, the world's first globally networked university, and I want to publicly and joyfully acknowledge the hope and the anticipations that the great collaboration between President John Sexton of New York University and the Crown Prince Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan means for our university, for, we hope, this region, and for, we hope, this world. And I want to acknowledge the presence of a member of the New York University's Board of Trustees who came here to be part of this conference. Courtney Sales Ross, Trustee Ross, is here. Welcome. And I want to thank Dr. Mariette Westerman, Vice Chancellor of NYU Abu Dhabi, and Dr. Philip Kennedy, of Faculty Director of NYU Abu Dhabi Institute, and all their staff and the fabulous NYU Steinhardt staff, Eric and Zach in particular, who brought us all here, who got us across the various waters that we came across as we entered Abu Dhabi. And thanks. So thanks to all of you who came from the University of London, from Mannheim University, from the OECD, from University Westminster, from American University of Beirut, from American University in Cairo, and from Zayed University, from the Emirat College, from El Arabiya News Channel in Dubai, and from National in Abu Dhabi. And from the U.S., we come from as far west as California and Stanford University and University of Washington, across the 50 states to New York on the East Coast, where New York University and Columbia have representatives at this conference. And I also want to welcome our students, who are probably sleeping in this morning, our students in the music program at the Steinhardt School, are here with the director of our Jazz Studies program, Dave Schroeder. These are 20 extremely talented students and faculty who will be performing tonight and will be performing all day tomorrow in schools in Abu Dhabi with students in Abu Dhabi. They are here with the great saxophonist Lenny Pickett from Saturday Night Live, and I promise you a wonderful concert tonight and in our last evening together. And welcome to all the coordinators and the presenters whose biographies you can find in the program. And thanks to all of you who joined us for our important conversation about education, media, and human development. It's a very exciting day for us because as we welcome our community of researchers, scholars, and students to exchange ideas on the role of education and media in human development within an increasingly world, it is especially an important day on which we begin this conference. In fact, this day we will greet the new President of the United States, our first African American president. Barack Obama's name has become synonymous with hope, and we will witness his inaugural address tonight, and tomorrow the media around the world, and perhaps even some of the media at this conference, will parse his speech. The questions raised here, and we hope some answers found from this conference, will be part of our global hope for understanding, knowledge generation, for collaboration across continents, across people, and perhaps even for peace. How can we increase educational quality and access? How do we prepare high-quality teachers for the information society all of our students across all of our countries will enter? What is the role of assessment in education quality? From labeling children with numbers to giving teachers and school systems knowledge, tools to enhance the learning and life choices of children and youth. And what can research tell us about what our educational policies ought to be? What difference does it make if you have a K-8 school or a middle school, high school organization? And what are the politics and cultures that affect media? These are just some of the questions that we will be talking about today and tomorrow. This event is especially exciting for me too as a dean, if you will allow me to kavel. Kavel is a Yiddish word, and it means to joyfully or proudly exclaim something. It's usually applied when one is boasting, most particularly about the accomplishments of the members of one's family. So let me cavil about the Steinhardt family. I immigrated from Minnesota to New York, so I have learned some Yiddish since taking up residence in my new home in New York. And I cavil about this conference because it grew out of the faculty of the school where I am dean. When we began to think about a conference to be conducted in Abu Dhabi, I convened a group of faculty who are the organizers for the sessions in this conference. James Fraser, Richard Aram, Amy Ellen Schwartz, and Ted Magder, each a scholar and a leader in his or her field. And I asked each of these people to build a session that would present a multitude of perspectives and the best scholarship available on a single issue. And bring, I asked them, the people whom you most want to be in conversation with about these issues. Who do you want to talk to? And where are they? And can we invite them to come join us? And it is their work that has brought us together to this splendid program and the luminaries that will inform us over the course of the next 3 days. And we begin our conversation about education, media, and human development with a local neighbor from New York's Columbia University, who also will bring you greetings and who will frame our conversation by talking about his ongoing work on education in the Mideast. Professor Safwan Masri is professor at the Graduate School of Business at Columbia University and director of the Columbia University Middle East Research Center. He's also chairman of the founding board of trustees of King's Academy and is leading the effort to establish the Queen Rania Teacher Academy in Jordan. Professor Masri joined the faculty at Columbia Business School in 1988 and was appointed vice dean of Columbia Business School in January 1993. He served as vice dean, MBA program director, and faculty director of the Sandberg Institute for Teaching Excellence through December 2005. Professor Masri is trustee of International College and of the National Children's Museum in Jordan and is director of the Luxury Education Foundation, PACES USA, and Endeavor Jordan. He has just concluded a major conference on teacher preparation, which he held in Jordan. Please welcome Dr.